Thrasher Chronicles. The Mulberry. Day one. April and I are sitting around reminiscing one night about the canoeing trips that my dad used to take us on growing up and the foreign exchange students. Pretty regular, at least twice a year we went on a canoeing trip. And hadn't been in a while. Thought it'd be fun to go on one. So we started thinking about going up and reliving one of my Mulberry trips. Some of the best canoeing I've ever had with me and my dad and some of the foreign exchange students in church group one time. I mean, just water flowed, fantastic river, fun rapids, nothing too risky, but it just good day of canoeing. So I thought that's where we'd go. I knew Booger, where Booger worked at the boat shop, his boss, Kenneth, would go up there every year to Turner Bend. That's a campsite where everybody gets dropped off with their canoes, and he'd go up there for opening weekend. And I went out there on a Saturday and asked him, I said, hey man, we're thinking about going up to the Mulberry. When's opening weekend? He told me when it was. Well, you know, there's still some campsites available. I said, yeah, there should still be some spots right there around us, as a matter of fact. So will you mind if we come tag along? No, that'd be fine. So, cool, man. All right. So I was like, cool if girls come, right? I mean, because I'll be bringing my wife and her friend from work. And Ken's like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, man, we're just gonna be riding four wheelers and having a cold beer and just have some hot dogs, hanging out, fun stuff. So, well, sounds like a blast, Kenneth. So we'll see you up there. And he's all, yeah, cool. So day rolls around. It's opening weekend, and we've got everything planned out. Went and bought all this gear, tents, and stoves, and all sorts of fun gadgets for camping. And we load the cars up, 2 cars worth of shit. 3 people and 3 dogs. April and Emily were going to ride in Emily's car with 2 dogs. And nope, take that back, with 1 dog. So April and Emily, 1 dog, Emily's dog, because Emily's dog, yeah, that's right, didn't like people. Kind of like the owner, man-hater. I'm calling it. I don't give a shit. She was a man-hater. Serious. So, cars packed to the gills, both of them, to the top, to the brim. We haul ass up to Arkansas. Make it up there to the canyon. We're cruising our way up to Turner Bend, and right as we're pulling in, I look over and I see Kenneth's truck. And there's a blow-up doll hanging out the top of it through the sunroof. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to have a good time. This is going to be fun. All right. So as we drop in, I didn't know that behind us, April and Emily are pulling in. And Emily sees the same thing I do, the blow-up doll. And she's like, God, I hope that's not where we're fucking staying. Well, it was. So we pull around over there and we pull next to Kenneth and we start unloading the cars and we're setting up the tent site. And every now and then we hear a couple fireworks go off. Not that big of a deal. I mean, pop, pop, bang, bang. Mika's never really been around fireworks. Eric's dog has a little bit. Emily's dog is just afraid of everything. So it's tied to a tree, and anyone who walks past it, it acts like it's going to eat them. It was not a friendly dog. Like I say, man-hater. But we're trying to get the campsite set up, and we're doing the best that we can with the little bit of knowledge that we have for camping. And Kenneth comes up there, him and his friends and Larry, they're they're up there trying to get our Coleman stove running so we can start cooking some food and shit. And then the fireworks start getting louder. Well, you start realizing they're coming from the other end of the campsite also. So it's kind of like you hear this, hey, yeah, y'all watch this. Cheers up. Boom! Like, Jesus, what the fuck was that? That was not like a black cat or even an M80. That was like some serious shit. What in the fuck was that? And we look over and there is a fire that they have built out kind of in the middle of the parking lot around all the tents. And they got this fire burning and they got this like 8-inch pipe that's probably about 8 feet tall and it's got fins on the bottom of it so it kind of holds it up off the ground. They got a metal grate on the bottom of it so that the fire can go up inside it. And when they drop spray paint cans, yes, full spray paint cans in there, they explode. Yeah. So, black cat's my ass. No. So, we're trying to get camp set up. It's starting to get dark. And the other end is starting to blow up their cannon. Because, yes, they have a cannon. So, it's like, boom on this end. And then, boom on the other end. And I mean, the trees are shaking. Mika, at this point, is in her kennel. And, like her little makeshift kennel, in the tent. And she has pissed all over herself. She's terrified. She's our dog. Her gums, pure white. You can push on them. There's like no blood reaction. Like she's in total shock. We understand what's going on. And we're like, y'all, we got to get the hell out of here. Well, as we're starting to go down the hill and about to leave, Eric's sitting over by the fire. Eric and Co are like, they're kind of trying to collect themselves and stay calm, and some dude comes sprinting through our campsite and he throws something in the fire. I don't know what it was, but it may as well have been a flash grenade, because when it exploded, we all went blind. There was smoke and fire and shit everywhere once our vision started coming back, but Koa was gone. And Koa, Eric's dog, was like, peace, y'all. I am out. So Eric starts calling for Koa, and I'm like, Eric, hey, we've got to get Mika and get the hell out of here. It looks like Emily's over at the bathroom, so we're going to go catch up with her real quick. We're going to go cruise the road for just a minute, and we're going to come back, okay? Because I'm telling y'all, boom, 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 boom. It is like Vietnam. I wasn't there, didn't experience it, never been in war. But this is the closest that I can imagine what war would have been like, because shit was erupting everywhere. It was total pandemonium and chaos, but they were loving it. Oh man, the guys from down south from New Orleans area and our guys were competing against each other, and they are loving it. Shit is blowing up everywhere, except our dogs. Now, if my wife and my dogs, I'm not even going to say my wife. If my dog had not have been there, I don't even care what Eric and them were going through. Eric and Emily were going through it. I would have loved every second of that shit. So, but we had Mika, so we had to so we were going to go for a ride. Well, as we're pulling out of the park, Emily comes pulling in next to us. And as she pulls up next to us, she flips out on April. I mean, flips out. Just starts, fuck this place, I'm leaving. Fuck this, you people are fucking crazy. I can't believe you convinced me. And I'm like, I start screaming back, shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking bitch. Go eat some more goddamn pussy, you fucking man-hating cunt. I mean, yeah, I said all that. It wasn't my best moment. It was raw. Like I say, this is war. People do some fucked up shit. So we said, fuck it. April got in the car. She said, get in the fucking car, we're leaving. And we got in the car, and we were in a Dodge Neon, and I was flooring the shit out of that little motherfucker. We were all squalling and getting up on the hill. So seriously, Mika was in shock. She was, you could tell her pulse was all screwed up. Her gums were messed up. We got down into down near Walmart, right near where the interstate is. And I saw Emily, she was following us. I saw Emily get up on the interstate. She just took off. I'm like, go bitch, go. So we went and bought some syrup at Walmart to give Mika, just to get her blood sugar back up. She perked up. I told April, like, let's go get a hotel room. Let's go get a hotel room. You and Mika can stay there, and I'll go back up to the Turner bin and find out what's going on with Eric. Okay? And she's just like, I'll come up there with you. Let's at least go get the room, but I'll come up there with you. You know, all right. I'm like, okay, let's go. So we go back up the river, and as we pull in, I'm hoping, because at this point it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm hoping at this point shit's wound down. Oh no. Now as you're driving up the canyon, you can hear it. And you can see flashes of it. You're like, oh my God. They're still doing this shit. And we pull in. As we pull in, between the they're a bunch of shit. You hear this? Koa! 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 We're like, what the? Oh, they're still looking for Koa. You've got half the campsite focused on blowing shit up. And the other half's out there looking for Eric's dog. And I'm like, Eric, hey man, we got a hotel. We're going to go stay the night back in the hotel. I will stay here with you if you absolutely require me to. But if not, I'm going to go sleep in the hotel room, which is where I prefer to go. And Eric is drunk, but he's somewhat okay. And he's like, no, man, no. Really, Koa's just scared. He's probably the smartest person here, or dog, animal. As soon as all this shit ends, I'm sure he'll be back. So y'all go back down to the hotel, get a good night's rest. Tomorrow we'll go camping. You sure? You sure? Eric, are you sure? I'm asking. Are you sure about that? He goes, yep. I'll wait up for Koa. You go down, get a good night rest, meet me back up here in the morning. Bam. Bet. It's all right. Holding you to that shit. So we went and stayed at the hotel. By this point, it was 1:30, almost 2 o'clock a.m. And we were going to get up bright and early. Yeah, I heard that bitch pull into the parking lot too. Yeah, she got in the room next to us. So she wound up getting on the freeway and coming back. And getting a hotel room right next to us. It was alright. You know what I mean? She was losing her shit. So were we. So that was day one. Alright? I mean, like some Remember the Alamo type shit. I'm not joking, y'all. I can't even put into real words how fucking crazy this shit was. And yeah, this is going to be an R-rated Thrasher Chronicles because it's got some fucking language. Because this shit was fucking crazy. Day one. Turner Bend. Thrasher Chronicles. Fucking Mulberry.